Hello and welcome to this video series where we're checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Gamejam of 2023. This time we will have a look at Haunted Depths by TaskbarGOD. Well, let's have a look at the description here. A very short dungeon crawler using blocks was nice for movement and art, but not for large map making, where you have to escape a crypt. Throughout the crypt are orbs that you may use to gain power in exchange for your life. Choose if you want to gain power at such cost or if life is more precious. The large number of blocks also kill the frames in some areas in spite of my attempts of optimization. And some of this code is held together with hopes, prayers and duct tape. Project code? Don't look, it's embarrassingly spaghetti-ish. Alright. Yeah, TaskbarGOD. Well, no controls here, so let's see if we figure that out and jump into the game. And here we are in the main menu. There's an interesting background track going on, and it sounds a bit like the Fallout soundtrack, but I don't know. Like, this is some post-apocalyptic stuff with also some voices talking in the background. I am not sure if this is post-apocalyptic. Doesn't look like it. So start the game. Probably doesn't fit that well. Okay. Might still load. Okay, so we have a compass here. I guess that was power and sanity or something. What was the other thing? Life. Well, okay. And what's that? So we have turns and instant movement. We also can go sideways. It's a bit weird that you have turns, but you have transitions for turning, but instant moves. It works okay, because the turning is also very quick, so maybe it's easier for you to follow this video now. Like, you can really see where I'm moving to, and it's not limiting the movement, so it's working fine actually. So I have no idea what these are. The old stone door. Press enter to open the door. Alright, and now we can also see the perspective here, and that's also pretty good. We don't see the floor, but we see the walls on the side, and we can see that now on the... should find a better space for that. Shouldn't we like fall down or something? Now you hear the voices in the background. Okay, with space I can shoot stuff. This is depleting my mana. Is there a way to go down or something? Maybe I need to ignite these. Okay. Maybe not. Is there any other key I can press maybe for something? I have no idea what this C5 is supposed to mean. Doesn't look like I can press anything useful. So with that, let me have a look into the comments and see if there's anything we can do here. It feels like I'm supposed to drop down here, but Apparently I can't. I can't go back. Shooting doesn't do anything. Oh. You've managed to escape the crypt. Never again will you have to explore. What? Mm-hmm. So this is the crypt. This is a secret passage. And with that, you won the game. Okay. Okay, that's really short. So the game crashed and dropped me to the desktop. And I also checked the comments, and apparently this is not the proper ending. And maybe you can actually go further. So enter the door. And yes, there seems to be a bug with dropping down. Now we did drop down half a level. And the workaround was apparently to just go to something else in the taskbar and then go back to the game. Which sounds very weird to me. And yes, it works. Okay. Now I need to switch over. That's super weird. For you, it looks like I'm just playing normally because OBS keeps capturing that window. But I'm actually switching over to some video editing stuff. And then I'm dropping down. Very weird. Okay. Bloop. Okay. Die. Oh, I killed the chests. Okay. Drop. Obviously, with that, the physics are kind of broken. Drop. The wall is missing some spots. I wonder if I could blow it apart. A power orb. Wizards use these to transfer powers and skills to their apprentices, but power comes at a cost. Wonder what will happen if I use it. Press enter to use the power orb. Ah, okay. We have multiple fireballs now. Okay. We get even more. A chest, hopefully it has some potions. Press enter. Not sure what it's doing. Okay. Oh, this is using up a lot of mana, apparently. It's doing a lot of damage. Oh, do I hurt myself with that? This has been invisible. Okay. Are we just losing hit points? Can we eat that? Ah, okay, now I understand that the more orbs we take, the less hit points we have. Interesting. By the way, the comment was by Steam Knight. Thanks for that. Otherwise, I would have had no idea how to get this idea. Okay, time for dropping again. Maybe I need to turn to the side. Uh-oh. Maybe this is now completely broken. Ah, no, 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 I'm dropping. I think you can see that on my face, like the reflection of the screen when I'm switching it over to some application with a white background. Now back to the game. And back to the application. Back to the game. Uh-huh. Again. Bloop. Okay. That's definitely an interesting mechanic. Oh. Ah, so these are exploding one by one and going through the enemy, actually. Also, something to notice is that the... Oh, I think I killed a boss. Oh. Restore some health. Well, I never lost some health. And you will also die, yeah. Something to note is also that the enemies are moving around. Which is... potions, yeah, okay. Which is of course also something, which is some work to do. I mean, depending on how well the AI is doing and so on, but having static enemies is of course, or just having enemies randomly popping up is of course easier. Enter to open the door. You've managed to escape the crypt. Never again will you have to explore these haunted depths. Alright, but now we really finished the game, I think. So, yeah, overall, I mean, as the developer mentions, extremely short game with not a ton of content. So, but as mentioned, the... actually, let's remove that. Because that's a great... Well, not so great. Yeah, I thought that we could see maybe... Yeah, I think this is a good good position here, just to see again the perspective that you have these walls left and right, and in this case we have the gate, and you can see that in theory, yes, there is a path to the right, and you can take that. So the orientation. If this was a real dungeon crawl, like with real big dungeon thing where you need to draw a map or whatever and need some orientation, I think the perspective would be fine. The controls are a bit weird, just in the sense that it's instant movement and turning takes a bit. I think it would be nicer. The turning is great. But I think it would be nicer if there was also a transition forward in that case, which is as quick as the turning around. But then, of course, you would also either need to queue up or to just do the turning instantly while moving, which is also okay. The graphics obviously are not that nice to look at. Also, the interface really doesn't match anything, so it's really just put together. But yeah, and regarding the contents, there isn't much. The soundscape is cool. I like the background track. I don't think it's fitting though. There are no footsteps. I think this is the only sound we have in the game. So yeah, very, very basic. Besides of that, there's not a whole lot I can say about that. Yeah, the duality theme, of course. That's losing maximum hit points for mana. Yeah, that's a decent idea. I wouldn't say that it's like the greatest idea ever. It is a really strong theme, but yeah, it's implemented. So overall, I think for just like playing around and getting the movement right, mission accomplished. Though, of course, this is basically, well, the instant thing is, of course, the easiest thing you can do. If that was really your goal, then you might try yourself at the at the transition and keep that instant movement as option. But yeah, I mean, even that it's great that it was sent in. So that was Haunted Depths. I'm glad that I did see the rest and didn't. Actually, I recorded another part first where I just thought this is it. I can't. There isn't more to it. But then I saw the comment. So I'm glad that I saw everything, even though that wasn't too much more. So Haunted Depths, and you can check it out in the link down in the video description. Haunted Depths by TaskbarGOD. And if you're interested in seeing more videos, you can check the playlist with all the entries I did videos for so far. And of course, you can also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of the new content. And with that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.